Met you end of last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know, even when the days go by and we're both old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're on my body. In the dark, and my hands are shaking. I'm alive, but my body's flaming. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Hold me close, and don't let me go now. Every dose, I don't wanna slow down. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. If the world was on fire, maybe we could go far. Two of us could play dirty. I know you like fast cars. You seem like a forever, and I just wanna be where you are. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know, even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're on my body. In the dark, and my hands are shaking. I'm alive, but my body's flaming. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Hold me close, and don't let me go now. Every dose, I don't wanna slow down. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head.
Two more likes to start. One more like. Let's go.
And I can't get you out of
Yay! Yo, yo, yo.
and I can't get you out of my head.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. How are you guys? How are you? How was New Year's Eve? Did you have hangover the day after? I had a little bit. Just a little bit. Just woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go to the bath. Well, to the bathroom. And my head was almost, you know, it was going to explode. But then I come back to sleep and I woke up with nice. That's good. How was yours? How about to cook during New Year? Crazy Fireworks in the Netherlands. Hangovers, Embra, what was the name of the track? Is the I Was Outer Blonde remix of my song Out of My Head. Muchas gracias Deltronic por esa donación. Muchas gracias. Solo dije feliz año y me dormí. Actually, I had a problem because we were here at my house with some friends, and then we wanted to go to a club, but my town is small. There was only one taxi, and we called him, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go, but in 1 hour 30." And we needed 2 taxis, but there were not 2 taxis, so that guy needed to come for us, take us to the club, come back and take some other people and come to the club. So we would probably enter the club at 4:30 in the morning, something like that. So it was not really well. We could, because I think the club closed at 6 or 7 in the morning, but you know, nah, it was a bit shit. I almost was taking a shit when 2023 entered. Guys, forgive me if you hear my voice a bit weird. It's because I'm a bit sick. I have a bit of mucus. It's called mucus in English, I think. I only have this. I mean, I don't have like a flu. You know, I don't feel bad. I don't know how it's called when you do that thing. I don't know how it's called in English. But I'm not like this. You know, just the nose. That's why I have this voice. As well, no problem. But yeah, today's live stream is a bit special. Will you review songs today? Yeah, of course. If you check the title, it says blah blah blah, blah and get feedback. First of all, as always, thank you so much to DistroKid for sponsoring these live streams. Is the distributor I use to release music, and not because they sponsor. Sorry, not because they sponsored the live stream. Actually, I was using it before, and I contact them to sponsor live streams because I use it and I like it. You know, that's how, for example, I released the Out of My Head remixes, or my song Out of My Head, or Can Shake You Evolution, and all the money you get is for me, not any label, not anybody else. Okay, so if you want to use it with this link, you have a 7% discount, so that's cool. Not every sickness is COVID. Yeah. Where you write your goals for the year? This paper. The COVID have been going around. Well, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not negative of COVID. Is it called like this? I'm not like, I don't think COVID doesn't exist and all of that. Okay, but I think nowadays in 2023 is a bit exaggerated to come back to some restrictions and all of that, and I hope they don't do it. They wanted to meet today in the European Union, but I don't know what they decided. I mean, basically they wanted to meet today because 5 people died in China. I mean, I'm sorry for those 5 people, of course, and their families, but 5 people in China is nothing. I mean, 1.7 billion people, well, 1.7 thousand million people live there. 5 people is nothing. It's 0.0000001% of the population, you know. So I don't think we need restrictions just for that. But well, today we're gonna do a normal feedback live stream, like always. I did a bit earlier today because after the live stream I'm going to watch Avatar 2. I don't have big expectations on it. I know it's gonna be crazy, like the graphics, you know, the quality of the image and all of that. But about the film itself, you know, the story, I don't really think I'm gonna love it. But well, I see, maybe I changed my mind. Did you watch it first? Yeah, and I thought when I remember when I was at the watching that, I was like, this is too long. I mean, basically in 2 hours you could have made the same movie, exactly the same one, you know, not near 3 hours. So I think it's gonna happen the same with this one. I'm just checking the volume. But yeah, that's why I started a bit earlier. But today I decided, why not? Avatar 2 is boring. I've not heard good things. Well, I'll see. Yeah, today I decided, why not doing a giveaway of my Patreon membership. If you don't know what this is, basically, as you can see here, I have a Patreon where I try to help people. Okay, more than doing less live streams or more than with my videos. Basically, I give extremely detailed feedback. More than basically here in this live stream I give you feedback, but I focus on the main things and just tell you this loud, this quiet, this dirty, and blah blah. But when I do this with my Patreon members, what I do is I take your song, I put it in FL Studio, I open an EQ, I open an analyzer, and I check it there. I compare with other songs, all these kind of things. So for example, I think something sounds dirty, I take an EQ and I try to find what fragrances is the dirtiness. So I reduce it, and it's like, okay, then I tell you, the vocal is sounding a bit dirty, so you need to go to 475 Hertz and reduce 2.3 dBs, okay? Then I do with everything, okay, with everything. And I focus I check since the beginning to the end of the song, the whole song. I tell you everything, you solve all of that, you send me back, and I give you another feedback, okay? That's how it works. But apart from this, I have other things like, if you are pro or basic, it's a bit different, you know, you have different things. But for example, on the pro, you have monthly sample packs of my songs. There are already 10 sample packs right now. So if you sign up, you're gonna have all the previous ones. You're gonna have 10 sample packs of 10 of my songs. You're gonna have an exclusive sound bank, MIDI packs, reduced schedule template, discounts for a lot of things, and a private Telegram group where you can ask anything, where you can share your music, where you can talk with other people, all these kind of things. And since this year, what I did is two things. I changed two things. The first one is that the price of the Pro is cheaper. It's 20% cheaper. Okay? For the entire year. There's no problem. Okay? The entire year. And the second thing is that when I do videos on YouTube where I make music, like I create a song in the style of Garrix, in Progressive House, in Bass House, whatever, I'm gonna take those projects and gonna share it with the Patreon members. They're gonna have access to the Patreon, to the project, sorry, on Patreon. Okay, so I think I'm giving a lot of help, I'm giving a lot of things, and well, one of you today are gonna be able to get the Pro membership. Okay, so good luck with everybody. The way to participating is so simple, as is the same way as always. If you've not never been here, I'm just gonna explain it, but let me send the link on the chat. There you have the link. Okay, it's so simple. Let me show you really quick. When you open the link, I'm muted. No, okay. Okay, when you open the link, you're gonna see this. Here says visit channel, visit Instagram. As you can see here, you need to follow and subscribe. But I cannot put that because of rules. Okay, stupid rules. You click, you go to YouTube, you subscribe. You click, you go to Instagram, you subscribe. If you already follow me in both, do it. Because when you click here, you have 1 point. And when you click here, you have 2 points. Okay? If you don't click, you're not gonna have any points. So you're not gonna be participating in the giveaway. Okay? So do it. You're gonna be participating. And then at 6:10, basically in 2 hours, I'm gonna do the giveaway, and we're gonna have 1 winner. Okay, don't get me wrong, Wildcrow, I like you. I think too that they should get rid of restrictions like before, but don't forget about people that suffer from local. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've never been against restrictions and all of that, you know, but I don't think we are right now in a situation where we need really restrictions. If you just maybe have health problems and so, just take a mask, try to avoid places where there's a lot of people, and just that. Otherwise, if the world, I don't want to talk about all of these kind of things, but if the world is going in a bad economic situation, if we put restrictions, it's gonna go faster to that bad situation, you know, so. Okay, so I give you 2 minutes to participate, and then we're gonna start with the feedback. Okay, let me check if there's somebody in Instagram that asked me. Always wanna know what we're praying old. You met somebody. In the dark. Shaking all life. I can't get you out of my head. Bed, sorry, first is bed. Okay. Alright, now to send the songs, first of all, I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna move this here. First of all, I'm deleting all the submissions I got. Okay, so if you send me submissions, I see the last ones are from Dita Inspire, Avigo, Gustman, something like that, and LM Sam. I'm deleting yours. I don't accept any before I post it in the chat. You know that. And now, send only links. SoundCloud or Dropbox. I don't accept any other way of submission. If you send a song attached in the mail, I'm not gonna check it. Okay? There you have the mail. So you can send it. And one last thing. If you participate in the giveaway, when I announce the winner, you must be here. You must be in the chat and talk in the chat. Okay? I'm gonna announce it. It's like, okay, this is the winner. You need to reply. Okay? I don't want people to come, click there and leave. No. You need to be in the chat. Okay? By the way, before starting with this, maybe you could leave a like to the live stream if you didn't. That would be awesome. Okay. Alright, but I mean, you have. I can try to remember if you leave because you have to work, because that's like a reasonable. I mean, that's an obvious reason why you cannot be here. But I don't want people to just come, click, and leave because they don't want to be in the live stream. You know. I want to support people that is always. I want to help people that is always supporting the live stream. And I know you are here a lot, so no problem for that. Are you going to listen to the demos you missed from last live stream? No. Why is your name like this? 25 Benja? Why it looks different? No, Alex, no. SoundCloud or Dropbox. If you didn't release it, upload to SoundCloud private or to Dropbox. That's simple. Alright, I put it like this. We're gonna start with Joyride. Here's the first one. Will you listen to them in order? Yes and no. Usually what I do is I go in order. Okay, like this. I have one donation that is electronic. I don't know where he is. So I check donations, then maybe I do one randomly, then I come back to in order. Because if I do in order, check this. I mean, there's basically the 19 of them are sent basically the same moment. But maybe you have a bit faster connection. So I think it's not really worth it to only do it in order, you know. I'm verified. Oh, okay. That's why I look like this. My Gmail is Iker. Okay. Well, let's check Joyride. Well, let me see if everything is right. This is my beautiful face. Hello, Eric from the future. Look. I'm saying hello. I'm so stupid sometimes. Then the chat and then the screen. It looks good, right? If you see anything personal, just tell me. Sonar works. Is enabled. I enabled before the live stream, but thanks.
Move on, but it's easy to take all those feelings away. Memories, they haunt me in my dreams. I can't escape.
The vocal is like off key, right? Or I don't know, sounds weird. I will try to apply a strong autotune to it, and then it needs some work in the mixing. So
The thoughts of you and me.
yeah, you need a strong autotune, and then it feels like not processed, you know. It's like not processed. Like you need to work on the mids a little bit, maybe a bit more brightness, a bit more reverb, all these kind of things. Try to make it stand. Well, maybe you don't want to make it really stand out. Maybe you want to be more in the background, but autotune is needed.
So I just trust.
Have you ever thought about refreshing the look of the live stream for something fresh and new? Like what? I mean, the layout is basically kind of new. It's not even 1 year old. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't really think it's that much needed for 1 week live stream, you know? One live stream every week. If it was every day, okay, but...
Blindly hoping for you to come.
Empire, that's me. That's me. That's really me. I mean, if you check my last video about 20 things about me, you know why I do these things. But yeah, that's me.
Back to me, back to me, back to me.
Okay, I would try to reduce a little bit on the mid-lows of the bass because it sounded a bit bummy. Actually, I checked if it was that maybe Sonoworks was not enabled or so, but it was. So maybe reduce on 200 hertz on the bass, but I mean the vocal is not good. The biggest problem I see is the vocal. The rest sounds quite good. I would also maybe make the lead stab a bit louder. The rest is sounds really good. Maybe a little bit bummy for me, but not really bad, you know. It's just a personal thing. But the vocal needs a lot of work. Don't use free YouTube vocals like this. I mean, you can, but use autotune to tune it to your song, you know. Thank you so much to Edgar and to Lookout for those donations, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, if there's anyone new, participate in this giveaway right here. You can win a membership on my Patreon. But you need to stay when I announce the winner, okay? Just to remind. And if you hear my voice is weird, it's because I'm a bit sick. But yeah, things happen. Let's go! Thank you, Spire. Okay, kind of more personal thing, not that it sounds bad, but this kind of water digital sound that you have in the background, for me is a bit loud. And this needs a bit more body. Maybe the plugs can have a bit more body, more mid-lows. Maybe like putting all the same chords 1 octave lower, or at least one of the notes, the root notes 1 octave lower, clone them. Because this way you're gonna have a bit more body, or add some pads. If you don't want to add the bass yet, add at least some pads or piano or something to make it sound a bit fuller. I think it needs more reverb. For example, especially for example this one. The ten ten ten. I would add more reverb more in the background because the sound is a bit harsh. It's a bit like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, like a bit harsh. Like it's there, like ding ding. You know. So if you put a lot of reverb, it's gonna be more in the background. It's gonna sound a bit better. I think you have a bass, but it's not really present in the mix, right? Or it's really high in octave. Yeah, I hear it, but it's really quiet. You need a strong bass. I know, actually what I think is, maybe it's one octave lower than you should. Because there are some notes that I cannot really hear. Maybe just the volume because it's not really loud. Or maybe it's because it's way too low. I think it's also taking way too much time to evolve, you know, taking so long, 50 seconds, and we didn't reach the build up yet. Way too much. The drums, the orchestra drums are way too loud. Okay, I see the idea, but the production needs some work. First of all, the kick needs a better attack, needs a higher punch, you know, with some mid and high frequencies to really cut through the mix. Then I am missing a stronger bass, sub bass and mid bass. Okay, like you have kind of mid bass, but not really strong. And then the first, the whoa whoa whoa, this kind of sound, I would reduce a bit on the mids, increase a bit the highs, maybe use a bit of OTT to make it a bit brighter and shine it a bit more, you know. And then the normal super saws also need a bit more brightness, a bit more noise, need to sound a bit fuller, but especially I think needs more reverb. Again, this sounds super empty. You know, it's good sometimes to start the song with something a bit more empty than when you want, because this way then you add all the things and it sounds fuller. But in the second break, I wouldn't do it like this, because you already heard the song, how it's gonna sound. So I think you need to keep the energy. And if you basically end the drop and you make it sound that thin as this, you're not keeping the energy. You know, that's why usually in the second break people keep the kick filtered and so to keep the rhythm and so I would probably have a bass here. All of this needs to sound louder, stronger, fuller, you know. Maybe add some low pads, a stronger sub bass. A bit too basic piano. And I think it's too wide. There's something weird in this piano. I think it's way too wide and it sounds phased. The idea is good, but needs some work. Nice one. Thanks to, I say, but Inspire. Okay, Inspire. I didn't forget anybody, right? On the donations. Carl, you want the remix competition of Severman. Well done, man. Congrats. Okay, let's check another donation right now. Remember, if you want to be a Patreon member, you want a lot of help, some banks, and all these kind of things, here you have how to participate. Okay, here you have the giveaway. Go participate, and you need to stay in the live stream when I announce the winner. Otherwise, you're not gonna win. Okay. I'm gonna do. Well, first I'm gonna blow snot. Is called when you do this, and then I'm gonna start the live stream also on Instagram. Give me. Well, I'm gonna put one song, so this way it's not boring for you. And I'm gonna turn off the camera because I don't want you to see that.
Dreaming on the window side, acting like I'm in disguise, so no one figure out my life. I'm terrified
The vocal is off key.
of falling now. My feelings are healing, believing I see it when I walk around. I've started finding reasons to give you my keys, and my life is turning upside down. And all I hear is don't fall out, slamming to the ground. And all I see is water falling down. Yeah, all I feel is slow and real. I'm growing up and know there's something and real.
Here,
Feel is slow water falling down. Yeah, all I feel.
here there's some notes in the chord or the chord itself that sounds bad.
Slow and real. I'm growing up and know there's something. I've been blind.
No, you don't need to donate to get feedback in your songs, but if you donate, you have priority.
I'm so
There's snares that are too loud.
blind. I've been blind. I'm so blind. I'm so blind.
Okay, this is something I talk about in the video about common problems mistakes do. And here the leads, what's filtered is way too loud. Okay, that's the first thing. Then especially what is happening is that the build-up sounds super full, and then when the drop comes, sounds super empty. Why? Because in the build-up you have all this kind of filter sounds with a lot of resonance and a lot of mids, but then you don't have all those mids in the drop, so it feels super empty. So first of all, control all those sounds in the build-up with controlling the mids, controlling the volume and all of that, and then try to make the drop sound fuller. It sounds off key, but also the melody is like a bit random, you know, like, I don't know, it doesn't, it's not that it doesn't make sense, it makes sense, it's just a melody, but it's not really, sorry, it's not really fancy, it's not really catchy, it's not really taking the attention. And well, the sound in the background is off key. Wait, I'm preparing the YouTube live stream. The Instagram live stream, sorry. Okay. Let's see if there's some people on Instagram that wants to join. Alright, and let's continue checking songs. Okay, the next one is gonna be another donation. This one is gonna be by Edgar. Let's see what you have this time, man. By the way, be careful. It looks as spam. So, Not a spam, but kind of warning me.
We don't need to talk cause it's in our eyes. Energy from us always underlined, taking us away to a paradise. Giving me all these signs, disappear for tonight. 'Cause my heart is overtaken, feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even know the destination. Oh, I can't stop, oh, I can't stop. 'Cause my heart is overtaken, feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even know the destination. Oh, I can't stop, oh, I can't stop.
Did you send it already? Kind of looks similar to me, but I mean, sounds so good.
All these signs disappear for tonight. 'Cause my heart is overtaken.
I think the vocal is a little bit to the left here, right?
'Cause my
Okay, no, it's good.
heart is overtaken.
Just for me, the vocal is a little bit louder than what I would do, but it's not that it sounds bad, it's just personal thing.
Feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even know the destination. Oh, I can't stop, oh, I can't stop. 'Cause my heart is overtaken. Feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even know.
And maybe what I would do is reach a little bit on the vocal around, I'm not sure, but probably around 5,000 hertz, something like that, to make it a bit softer, not that harsh, because the song is kind of soft, kind of warm. I will try to get a warm vocal, but the rest is so good.
The destination. Oh, I can't hurt. Giving me tonight. Feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even know the destination.
Okay, I would use a little bit the shakers on the break, and on the filter piano or pad, I would use around probably 300-400 hertz, a little bit, to make it sound a bit cleaner.
Oh, I can't stop, oh, I can't stop. 'Cause my heart is overtaken. Feelings that the wheel are never breaking. We don't even.
Yeah, for me the drums are a bit loud, but I mean, it's not something bad, it's just personal thing. I like the drums to be a bit more quiet, but it's good, man. It sounds so good. Just the thing I would change is I would reduce a little bit the drums that you said to give more space to the other things. Reduce a little bit on the mid highs of the vocal to make it sound a bit warmer, and just that maybe add a bit more reverb to the vocal. Clean the pad and the break, but sounds so good, man. Sounds so good. Well done, nice one. Okay, I'm gonna check another donation to kind of reduce the list. Low code. This is the 5th live stream I'm watching. Undoubtedly, you are quite good. Thanks, man. Why did you delete it? I've seen it.
Wishing I could find my way back home to you. Wishing I could find something that made me feel brand new. Needing things starts to get over me. Looking at the sky, searching for the only star I see. Missing out on fortunes did make me feel less for it. Guess I'll try and try and try and try again. Missing out on fortunes did make me feel less for it. Guess I'll try and try and try and try.
Okay, the vocal. I mean, the break is quite good,
Looking at the sky, searching for the
but the vocal has way too much reverb for this song.
only star I see.
And maybe you need a kind of bigger reverb. I mean, when I mean bigger reverb, I mean a bigger space where you're gonna feel less the reverb. Here I can feel like a small room, like I hear the reflections really quick. So if you add a bigger size, it's like it's in a bigger space, you're not gonna hear that much the reverb. You know, it's gonna be you're not gonna hear the room. Sorry, you're not gonna hear that much the room. So here I hear it too much.
Missing out on fortunes did make me feel less boring. It's all try and try and try and try again.
Alex, it's impossible to check all your demos. I mean, right now I have 36. And probably by the end of the live stream, after checking a lot, I'm gonna have like 60, 70. It's not possible.
Missing out on fortunes did make me feel less boring. It's all try and try and try and try again. Black night with
I would have any kind of drum before drop, like tuk tuk.
black night with hope so bright. We're lighting up the sky. We're lighting up the sky. One north star for our dreams so far. They're
I think the mid bass,
lighting up the sky. We're lighting up the sky. One north
yeah, I would clean a bit the mid bass in 200-300 hertz, but also would try to add some rhythm to it. It's just basically like whoa, 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 long notes. I would try to add some rhythm to make it a bit cooler, a bit more groovy.
star for our dreams so far. They're far out of our reach. They're far out of our reach.
Sample the feel Wildcrow just didn't put it. First, the saxo I think is not perfectly in key. I would try to open it a bit to the sides. And also would try to add more brightness to it. It sounds quite filtered and not really bright.
Lighting up the sky.
But yeah, I hear too much that bass, that or high sub bass or just is the mid bass around 200, 150, 200, 300 hertz, something like that. It's too loud. Michaelox, si quieres envíala. No voy a ir a tu canal. Voy a enviar otra vez el link. Alright, but the idea is so good so far. Continue working on this one. I remember, if you want to win my Patreon membership, where I give extremely detailed feedback, sample packs, sound banks, projects, a private Telegram group, discounts, and a lot of help, people on Instagram, you need to come to YouTube, and on YouTube here, you have a link to participate. You need to go there and click in both things, on YouTube and Instagram. You need to follow on both. And if you already follow me, go there and click, because this way you have points on that website to participate in the giveaway. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to participate. Okay? And super important, you need to be here when I announce the winner. Okay? So don't leave the live stream. That's super important. Okay? By the way, probably next week I'm going to start bringing people to the live stream, like other producers, all these kind of things. I will try to contact someone. Let's see if that person can join. I'm probably gonna bring with me the manager of a producer that you all probably know, and he can talk. He can tell us about what a manager does, how to contact better with labels, how to kind of get the plan for to grow, and all these kind of things. Okay, I think it's gonna be quite interesting. Come to Poland is 30 degrees here, but plus 30 or minus 30? I don't want to be at minus 30. Wildcrow, big inspiration. I made my first YouTube tutorial yesterday. Thanks for all the inspiration. Nice, man. Good luck with YouTube. Plus 30 on Poland. Really? I mean, here is hot, but I guess Poland would be like snow everywhere. Okay, let's check the next one. I'm gonna check it in order. Probably then, after this one, I'm gonna check, not in order, not random, just check the names and see if, first of all, you cannot send it like this. You need to send a link. I say clearly, one link, SoundCloud or Dropbox, not attached songs. I don't check it like this. But I'm gonna check in if somebody looks familiar to me. I'm gonna click and listen to that one, okay? Okay, that's important. Check the chat, guys. This is half of the song, not mixed and mastered. Made in FO Mobile. That's super important to know. Can we get 60 likes? Okay, some problems here. First of all, this subdrop was already a bit loud, but it's okay. This is not that bad. What we'll do is filter a bit more the kick. Yeah, the melody looks weird. Like I don't know if it's in off key or what, but then this impact is extremely loud. Here the leads are super loud. Too much sidechain. Like I can hear it way too much. I would try to distort a bit more the mid bass to make it a bit more aggressive, and the leads are a bit basic, but I mean, it's made in FO Mobile. I mean, that's important to know. I cannot make this in FO Studio Mobile. Probably not. I mean, I don't really know how to use it. Ooh, that note was off key also. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but to be in FO Mobile is so good. Keep working, man. And if you can, go for FO Studio Normal. I don't know what's happening, but thank you so much to After Generation for those, well, almost 6 euros. I put you in the list. Thank you so much to Jackson for those 2 Australian dollars. Jackson. And thank you to Camel Beats for a donation. Thank you so much, guys. Bro, don't make music in FMO if you want to make dope shit. Yeah, but maybe his computer is not that good, you know? That's the problem. Guys, I remember, participate in the giveaway if you want to get Patreon membership and all of that. Feedback, sample bags, projects, soundbanks, private Telegram group, all of that. Click here, participate. But you need to stay when I announce the winner, okay? You need to be here, because I'm gonna say, are you in the chat? And you need to say yes. If not, and choose another winner, okay? Because I really want to give it to somebody that really supports the channel, not to somebody just came here one time and get it. No, okay? Next Wildcrow giveaway for Studio. No, I don't have that much money for you. Yay, 60 likes. Now can we get 70 likes? Okay, next one. Next one is gonna be a donation. It's gonna be, oh, my voice, I hate it. Fucking flu. Okay, DJ Inspire. And then I'm gonna do what they said. I'm gonna check all the names, and if I see somebody that is kind of familiar, and I usually don't check his songs, then I'm gonna click it, okay?
With me here, you'll never be lonely. It's so clear, I've always been falling through a life that's upside down. But somehow you turn me around. So stay another night.
So far sounds so good. The only thing I would say is that the wrist bass is a little bit bummy, like, or a bit dirty in the 200, 300 hertz.
It's so clear, I've always been falling.
and maybe a little bit loud. If you compare with our songs, probably you have it a little bit loud, but the rest is so good.
Through a life that's upside
The vocal is too dry, but I think it's the idea on this, that have a dry vocal that is really in your face.
down. So stay another night. Oh, I need a
You could have in the background some kind of high pads, really quiet. They can be really quiet if you don't want to change a lot the vibe of the break. But maybe high pads that are opening slowly as the break is going, you know, so you add a bit more movement.
need your love. When you leave, make me believe it. You light me up. You light me up.
Man, sounds so good. Some things I would do on the drop, I would add a lot more reverb to the vocal. It's good in the break to have it kind of dry, but in the drop I would add more reverb. And we'll make it a lot more quiet, just to be in the background, you know, just filling the drop. And just, I mean, sounds good. Sounds good. Actually, should I say this or not? If we reach 70 likes right now, I'm gonna say something. Well, we need 70 likes. Something I didn't say. At least yet.
Keep you close and save it.
Yeah, a bit loud also the vocal in the break.
Some another night.
Maybe in the second break I would have a bit more rhythm since the beginning, like maybe just the snaps or hi-hats or whatever.
I miss your touch. Oh, you made me believe that I could be enough. You light me up. You light me up.
Nice, so good, man, so good, so good, so good. Really nice song. Thanks for sending, and thank you also to Flowzy for that British pound. Flowzy. Okay, we reached. Well, it's not really a big thing. Just that, as if you are here in every live stream, you probably know that I already have 2 songs finished. One is Hardstyle. Well, it was finished, I think, in the beginning of 2022. I just trying to sign it, but it's kind of difficult, you know. It's a collab. The other person is moving it, and the other one is a kind of radio-ish song. But last month, well, we're already in June, so at the end of November, I started with an idea that this kind of similar to this, but more kind of progressive house. You know what I mean? It's not that deep as this, but it's not as energetic as normal progressive house. It's kind of a mix, and I like it. And actually, I'm trying to get more ideas on this style, on this thing I created. I didn't really get new ideas that are really good, but the one I'm working on, I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Actually, sometimes what I do to know if something is good or not is I send it to my girlfriend. She also likes electronic music a lot. And sometimes I just send her something and she reacts. You know, she maybe doesn't know it's mine. She reacts, and when I send her this song, the song I'm talking about, he reacted with a lot of the face with the hearts in the eyes, you know. And then she asked, "Is it yours?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." She didn't expect it was mine, so that's good. That's a good thing. Thank you so much to BeatDote for those 10 Poland, I guess. But Inspire, I really love this one. Okay, now I have a lot of donations, and today, as I said, after the live stream, I'm gonna go to the cinema, so I cannot really delay this. So what I'm gonna do is do as I said. I'm gonna check just by the name, and I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 donations in order. Well, 2 or 3 donations, all of them together, because I need to get rid of the donations list. Okay. Remember, participate in the giveaway. Okay, let me see how many people participated already. Pipi. 41 people only? Why there's people in the chat that don't want to win my Patreon membership? I don't get it. But okay, let's check. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna look at the names, okay? I want to see somebody, any name that is like, okay, I know you. For example, I know John Dessalin, but I think I checked a lot of your songs. I'm gonna see if I see somebody else that I usually don't check. I just want to see people that I know support the live stream, support the channel. Maybe look at the names here. Guys, change your URL on SoundCloud. Okay. Already remember. Yeah, no, Donald, I know. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one because he sent it. Okay, I'm gonna see if this person is in the chat right now. But I think but I'm just gonna check John. Whoa! That's so loud. Or at least for me, it's too loud. Yeah, it was my email name isn't the same as my YouTube name. That's a problem, man. That's a problem. But actually, I think I already checked your submission here on the live stream, so I'm gonna check it really quick.
Wanted to leave, I'm falling deeper than deep. Go by and we're both gray and old. You're my somebody.
The piano is a bit basic. The rhythm is a bit slow and not really interesting. The claps are too loud.
You're my kill, I'm alive. My head, hold me close and don't let me go now.
These new claps are super dirty. The ta ones, those ones, okay? Not trun dun, that's kind of a snare. I'm talking about the claps. The downlifter is extremely loud. There's no bass. I mean, there's just the vocal top, the hi-hats that are too loud, in a brass stab, but not really a bass that is covering the lows.
Two of us could play dirty. I know you like fast
If I'm not wrong, the bass I hear here is way too wide.
cars. You seem like a forever, and I just wanna be where you are.
I think I already checked the song, as I said, but basically it needs a lot of work to make it sound full. Then work, of course, on the mixing and balancing the volumes and all that, but first you need to make it sound full. It sounds quite empty. If you check out the songs, you're going to realize really easy that yours doesn't have any bass, it sounds so empty and all of that, so focus on that first. I'm going to check another song by somebody, just by looking at the names, okay? But really quick, I'm going to check it quick, okay? This one.
You're giving me birth. under the lights, under the music pumping, under the sky. I just want this good loving. You wanna try holding me tight?
For me, a bit too much noise in the background. Like the ambient sounds are a bit noisy.
You can have it, I won't put up a fight. Under the lights, under the music pumping.
How old were you, Tim? 12? 13? Okay, first the vocal needs 12. Crazy. The vocal needs a bit more brightness and maybe clean a bit the mids on it. Also here I feel like it's masking a little bit. Maybe you can clean a bit the mids on the instrumental also to give a bit more space to the vocal. And on the drop I will do just some details. First of all, there's one bass that feels a little bit of key. I don't know if it's one layer, that maybe it's a bit the tune or what, but it feels a bit of key for me. I don't know what you think on the chat, guys. Then the leads, I would make them a little bit louder, and I would add one layer to the center to cover all the space. And the rest is good.
There's how many nights this autumn man is sinking under.
Control the S on the vocal with a de-esser.
We pushing on into daylight. Lightning comes before the thunder. I never felt nothing like this. Your power is so frightening. Ask me, do I mind it?
I would reduce a little bit the mids on the reverb and also reduce a little bit the reverb. I think there's way too much.
I like it, I can't guess, and I don't care what they do, cause you're giving me best, you're giving me, you give.
I hear like one clap is louder than the other one, like tuk, tak, tuk, tak. You know, you can have them a little bit different, but not loud and more quiet. Control the volume. But anyway, I think they are a bit. The loud is a bit loud.
You're giving me bliss.
Really nice one, man. The idea is so good. The mixing is really good also, needs some work, but it's really good. Okay, now I'm gonna check donations. For donations, guys, you don't need to donate. But if you donate, you have priority. You know, I'm gonna check your song for sure, because you are supporting me. But you don't need to donate, okay? What you need to do is to give a like to the live stream. So we get maybe 80 likes. Let's see if we can get it. Guys, don't beg to listen to your song, because I'm gonna get tired and I'm not gonna do it. Why does audio quality falls down when it's uploaded to on Reels? Because Instagram is compressing the sound and all of that. Thank you so much to Mars for those $2. Pfft, I'm gonna need to listen to all the donations.
When I saw you again.
Okay, for me, first of all, the vocal needs a bit of de-essing. The beginning,
When I saw you
the s is so strong. And then the drop is good, but for me, it's a bit like the bass is here and the talk of the kick is here, you know, so it's not really glued. It's like the mid and the highs of the talk of the kick is too loud, but the bass is not really present. So I would try to control that a little bit, reduce a bit the talk or the mid highs of the kick, and boost a bit the mid lows. Also, just personal, it sounds a bit noisy, the tag of the kick for me.
when all you when I saw you. When I saw you again, I knew I wanted you, but I had to hide it. I had to.
Okay, you said these are just vocals to have for now, so I'm not really gonna focus on the vocals because they need some work, sound a bit harsh and all of that. So I'm gonna focus more on the instrumental.
Hide it, 'cause I have grown strong without you around. I've just gotta fight it.
The instrumental is good.
Don't wanna go.
I recommend you to check with those songs because for me, I'm not sure if it's just that it's bad or bad. Okay, not really bad, but kind of, or it's just personal. But I like more kind of warm sounds, not that high and noisy like this one. So if it was my song, I would try to boost a bit more the mid lows on the leads, reduce a bit the highs, reduce a bit the noise. But I don't think it's bad. So check it with those songs to make sure.
I will not deny there were good times, but you left me hurting. I was down on the floor when I look at you.
Okay, if you can, what you would do is start the drop. I mean, the key has like a resonator or like tuck tuck tuck, something with a note in the attack. Okay, the attack has one note. What I would try to do is to have the beginning, the first half of the kick of the drop, the kick without any note on the attack. Okay, just the normal tuck tuck tuck. But then in the second part, you can add this kind of, it's kind of a vocal chop, like tuck tuck something like that, you know. Like boom, 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 boom with a note. So I would keep this for the second part. So in the first part, just a normal kick. So it's where you have a bit of difference. Too noisy for me. What I would do is reduce the chords. Maybe if the chords have some noise layers, also reduce on the noise oscillators, but reduce the volume, maybe reduce a little bit the highs of the chords, so this way it sounds a bit cleaner.
Time. I will not deny there were good times, but you left me hurting. I was down on the floor when I looked in the
Yeah, sounds so good. Just this. I feel there's way too much noise on the song. This is a really good song. Well done, man. Well done. Okay, next one. Jackson. If anyone wants to send the song, here is the link. Well, the email. After donation, are you going to listen in order? Yeah, if I have time, yes. I'm gonna try to be quick today, so I can check more songs. But remember to participate in the giveaway. Show a screen. Man, if you want to see the screen and listen well to the songs and participate in the giveaway of my Patreon membership, come to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, checking the songs.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best.
I will try to control the distortion in some parts of the vocal. I don't know if you can do it, like control it, or if it's on the original sample, but if you can, try to control it.
Best invention of life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
The vocal is a bit repetitive, I guess it's just, I don't know, I didn't really focus on that, but I think it's 8-bar loop or 4-bar loop and repeating. So then what you can try to do is to make the instrument a bit more interesting, or just make this shorter, at least the first break, I don't know. I think the attack of the kick is too loud. The tung tung tung. I think that's one. If you compare it to the other things on the song, it's too loud. Loudest kick in EDM history.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Death is the destination, because death is the destination we...
You see, all of this is basically the same.
And that is the nation we all share. Because no one is...
So, try to add something different.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it.
Make the down siren a bit louder.
And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
I would add something different on the bass, like a rolling bass, something like something, I don't know, just to make it different, add more rhythm, make it faster. Yeah, but the idea is good. It's good. Just try to make the breaks a bit more interesting, and add kind of bass on the drop, also to make it interesting. Okay. We still have time. We still have time to participate in the giveaway, to listen to some songs, so that's nice. Okay, Camo Beats. I think it's because you didn't send me the private link. Okay, so send me with the private link with the /s and all of that, okay? I'm pretty much you here, send me and I will check it. Damn, I hate my voice right now because I'm sick. I hate it. I hate my voice when it's like that. Press share and send the private link. Yeah, it's the way. How can I send? Yeah, you need to do it like this. Like you go to SoundCloud, you click on share and send me that link. You don't have to copy the URL because I cannot open that because it's private.
You and me.
Okay, this one is by Flozy. Yeah, Flozy.
We'll never make it through if we go.
Okay, I wouldn't have sidechain on the vocal here, not at all. I think if you at least have a kick, maybe, but you don't have a kick, and it's like this. It sounds so annoying.
On this way. I can see All that's to do is fix her own mistakes.
Taz, why you dip so low?
I know you tell
Okay, the producer tag is way too loud, and the vocal is way too quiet.
me.
Why you dip so low?
I know you tell me all
I cannot hear the vocal.
all I do is hold you. Hear the sound of your heart beating. There's a way it stops it. Show
I would reduce a little bit the shakers,
me how.
Pretty spliff.
and the bass, what I would do is
Hear the sound of your heart beating.
add a stronger bass. It's quite basic, quite thin, quite clean.
There's a way it stops it. Show me how.
Pretty spliffs in the air. Boom fingers out straight scankle. Bounce to the rhythm and go mad cause Bradford boy straight stand up. You ain't got beef me just funkles. White flakes on me no dandruff. Got a 10-10 out knee face down when I put her in handcuffs. Living in the maze.
I like the flow. I like the flow. Use a de-esser to control the S on the vocal, and add more lows to the vocal. Boost on 300-400 Hz to make it a bit warmer, a bit deeper. But
On me no dandruff.
especially what you need to do is to boost the bass. The bass sounds so empty. You need a strong bass.
Got a 10-10 out my break. Now I see football trying to fill my space. Step right back. Came right back, love return of the Mac with a black tracksuit and a Burberry bag. When I walk in the booth, when I'm murking it, man.
And me, whenever that's to be all leaving.
And the shakers you're using are a bit loud, but also a bit annoying. Are like a bit harsh or a bit like if they had a resonance. And also maybe I would reduce a little bit the punch of the kick, the chest kick a little bit. The rest is quite good. The idea is nice. I like the flow of the vocal and so, but you need to work more on the mixing and make it sound fuller. Sounds quite empty because the bass is not really present in the mix. Maybe have some reference songs with kind of similar instrumental and tag it with that one. Fuck, I hate the voice of the sound of my voice right now. Okay. Next one, Camel Beats. It works now. Okay. I will check a donation after this one.
I'm losing myself over you. Fade in my mind, you know it's true. I'm losing myself over you. Feeling so lost when I'm with you. You can say the top. You can say the top. You can say the top.
Okay, for me it's a bit chaotic. Okay, like not really clear rhythm on the kicks and so for me. Okay. Now what I would do. This kick is way too loud. And then on all the kicks except this one. In all the kicks, I feel like it's not like it doesn't have bass because the bass is there and it has good sub, but the punch of the kicks is too thin because it doesn't really have a low end. The punch of the kicks. So I will try to work on that. But the rest is good, just a bit chaotic for me. Jackson, I don't really accept 2 songs from one person, even if it's a donation. I will leave it for the end. Okay, so if I have time, I will do it. If not, I will check it outside the live stream. Okay, but just to let you know for the next time, I just check 1 song per artist. Otherwise, I don't really have time to check others. But of course, thank you so much. I hear too much noise, too much high frequencies. The lead is completely mono, you know, and then the reverb is on the side, but the lead is mono and super harsh. I hear a lot of high resonance here. I think it comes from the vocals that is almost impossible to hear. This kind, I'm not sure if it's a percussion or a bass with a lot of attack. That it's too loud, and I thought it was because this was the build-up, but no, it's not the build-up. So I don't know. And now you delete it, and it sounds empty. I mean, I would keep it in the build-up, or at least make the transition a bit smoother, because I mean, you have that sound that is so strong, and then all of a sudden you change it for one snare that is not as heavy as that sound. You don't really have kind of impact or transition that is helping on that. So I think the transition is not that good. And now the build-up sounds a bit empty. This sounds a bit full, dirty, like too much things going on. Yeah, I mean, it's good, just a bit too much highs for me. I would add more body to the leads. The drop is good. A bit chaotic for me, but it's good. It's good. I like it. Just especially the biggest problem I see on this song is too much highs and not enough mid lows. You know, but the rest is so good. Okay, people on Instagram, I'm just gonna close this. Come to YouTube if you want to send me your song or want to participate in the Patreon membership. Okay, see you. There was not a lot of people right now on Instagram, so better just close this. Okay. I'm gonna send some messages with the link of the live stream. Give me 1 minute. In the meantime, guys, you can leave a like, you know, because this way helps me. Helps the live stream. It's free for you. All these kind of things, you know. So you can do it right now while you wait. Okay, and I'm gonna check in order right now. Then I'm gonna come back with donations. So, but in order, the next one is Limer. Is Limer here? Or Limer? Yeah. Okay, I'll take this one. Wait. Yes, he's here. Okay.
I'm so deeply in love. Can I make you stay? I am deeply mesmerized. You are on my mind. No one else can make me smile. Only you can. No one else can make me fly. Stay on my side. I've been looking for all night. I've been looking for your love. Stay on my side. I've been looking for the feelings. Looking for all night. I've been looking for your love. I can feel the signs.
Okay, I think I heard this song. I think I already gave you feedback. Is it possible? I think it's good. Not a bad song. I think the vocal is a bit loud here. Also the kick snare a bit loud. The instrumental is good. Just here on the drop, the leads, I think they are a bit too much the tune, like basically super sauce, you know. You need another kind of lead that is a bit more dry, a bit more not that much the tune to take the lead of the leads, or maybe try to get more kind of more updated sounds, you know, like 2023 sounds. Apart from this, I'm not a big fan of the melody. I think it's a bit standard. Maybe we reduce a little bit the claps and rides and all of that, and try to focus more on the leads. Make it maybe add a bit more reverb to make it a bit more emotional, less highs, more mids to make it more emotional. These kind of things that can help to make the song more emotional and more kind of nowadays sound. Now, if you have this rhythm, tun tun tan tun 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 tan, don't have then at the same time the rhythm of the snares like tan tan tan, because it doesn't work. Oh, tan 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 tan, no, doesn't work. Both rhythms doesn't work. Or you have one or you have the other. Here the vocal gets a bit lost. Try to boost the volume here in the build-up. Yeah, nice song. I think I already checked it last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure right now, but I think I did. Okay, let's check another donation, because a lot of donations today, guys. A lot of donations. Remember, participate in the giveaway. And somebody asked, what is it? Do you need a special dot to win the mentorship, or why? I mean, I don't care. It's like asking me if you need a special dot to send me songs. I don't care what dot you're using. I just care about the song you're making. Okay.
I'm seeing.
The rain sound is way too loud. It's super loud. I mean, this is something that needs to be in the background, just to cover a bit of a space, but not this loud.
And phases, but they don't know me, and I'm here waiting that you come for me. I'm seeing phases, but they don't know me. Baby, will you come tonight for me?
Okay, the vocal first of all has way too much mids, like 5, 6, 7, 800 hertz, and doesn't have any body. So what you need to do, sorry if I'm looking at the phone, it's because I'm setting everything up again. Sorry, needs more mid lows, like 200 hertz, 300 hertz, to make it sound a bit deeper, and reduce on the mid highs to make it sound a bit cleaner. But apart from this, not in the tempo.
Baby, will you come tonight for me?
It's not in the tempo. Apart from this, well, if you do what they said on the EQ of the vocal, it's gonna sound a bit cleaner. But you also need to control a bit clean a bit the instrumental. Sounds quite dirty, especially now that you add this. These snares or claps are super dirty, and it's just because the sound itself, the sample quality is not good. You need better samples. I just basically hear the noise of the snares and the vocal, nothing else. The other sounds are not really there. Okay, a lot of problems here. First of all, check the kick. It's like the first 2 or 3 kicks don't really have highs, and then the highs come in. You know, it's weird. That's probably because of noise, or because you have something out there is masking the kick. Then the leads are pretty thin and pretty basic. They need more brightness, they need to sound fuller, stronger, and all of that. The bass is off key, so work also on that. And if I'm not wrong, you have a bad, everything is too loud that is going to a limiter, probably a bad limiter, because it doesn't sound distorted. It sounds like squeezed, you know, like you're pushing now the song, and like in some parts the volume gets a bit reduced, and that's because of the limiter and bad mastering. The guitar is way too wide. The clap or snap using is not really good. I mean, you need better quality sounds on samples and presets. That's the first thing you need. Quality sounds. Sorry. When you have quality sounds, then you're gonna start working with your songs and try to get a better sound. But first you need quality sounds. If you have a bad clap, it's gonna be so difficult to get it sound clean, especially if you don't really know how to mix. But if you have a good clap, then you don't need to focus on that. Sorry guys, I mean, I cannot breathe with my nose. I cannot breathe. Fuck! I hate that. Again, vocal out of tempo. Any sample pack suggestion? I have one. But for example, with my Patreon membership, you're gonna, if you win the Patreon membership or not, if you don't win but you want to be a Patreon member, then you can sign, of course. And I give the sample packs of my songs. Okay? So you have good quality samples there that are already mixed, are already processed, and all of that. So that can help. But yeah, just keep working, man. But thanks for sending your song. Could you please pick me up? I never been picked for your people live stream. I'm always attending. First, guys, please don't do it like this. I mean, don't beg to listen to your song. For example, before, if I don't know if you were here, I just checked emails and got 2 songs by people that they know they are always here. So just be active in the chat, you know. But for example, in your case, I think I remember your photo from last week, but not really more times. You know, so I don't really know if you've been here like a lot of live streams. Anyway, now I need to check all donation. Ah, fuck. Mars is not Mars. What was your name? Mars, please, when you send me a donation, can you tell me in the donation what's your email name? I always forget. I try to find you as Mars, but it's not that. If I see it, maybe I remember. Yeah, Jetro, but here. Okay. All right. Thanks. I would cut this into 4 bars only. Not even 8, just 4 bars. I think it's too long. Maybe 8, but not. I think this is 16 bars. Not that much. That's too much. And that dun 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 sound, I would, if it has a filter, I would open a bit more the filter to have a bit more mid-high frequencies and make it louder. Now this sounds so epic and so, but the volume difference is way too much. So maybe make the previous parts a bit louder. Maybe these strings can be a bit more quiet, but it's good. It's good. A bit too much noise. Okay, so far so good. I just think the snare is distorting. The snare, I don't hear a normal attack on the snare like pa. It's like tra, you know. But because of a bit of distortion, maybe it's a bit loud. But then here, this pa is super loud. Make it more quiet. And maybe the synth or whatever is this. This kind of main, it seems like a vocal, but I'm not sure what it is. I will make it a bit louder, brighter. Make the second break a bit more interesting, not just as the first one. Yeah, it's good. Just it feels a bit compressed in a drop. As I said, the snare feels like distorted, but it's good. Just especially what they would do is make the breaks a bit more interesting. It's good. This kind of orchestral to dubstep and so is good, but work a bit more, especially on the second one, to make it more interesting. You know, but it's good. I've been sending my song to past live streams trying not to get picked, but it hasn't. Blah blah. I mean, guys, you know, it's so difficult. I mean, right now I have 54 emails to check. It's so difficult, you know, but I'm gonna do something, okay? With this horrible voice sound, because of my flu. Well, it's not really flu, but my nose is like blocked. I cannot breathe. I'm gonna do something. Next week, I'm gonna check songs from. How to explain this? If I'm not gonna check songs from people that I usually check songs, okay? Because, for example, I usually check songs from Joyride or Lightning Music sometimes, or I don't know. There's people that I usually check songs because they send first, because they're always here or whatever. Okay, so next week I'm gonna try to just check songs from people that usually don't get the feedback. Okay? I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to do it. Okay? Like maybe check and it's like, okay, this name is not familiar. Boom. Or looks familiar, but never check it. So check it. Okay? I'm gonna try to do it next week. This way you don't get like, oh, I never get the feedback, blah blah blah. Okay, now I'm gonna do one randomly. Damn, I fucking hate my voice. It's like my voice like this all the time, you know? Basically I'm like this. Fuck. Okay. Well, I already clicked, but it was 54 or 41, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, 50, 49, 48, 47, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sub E is in the chat. Sub E. Yeah, it's in the chat. Okay. So remember, guys, participate in the giveaway. You have 20 more minutes to participate in the giveaway if you didn't. Okay. So it's where you can win a Patreon membership. And remember, if you don't win, then you can become a Patreon member if you want, because this year is cheaper. Okay. I'm gonna play the song, and I'm gonna go really quick to the bathroom because I really need to pee. Not on my head remix. Okay. I come back in 1 second.
Met you end of last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know, even when the days go by and we're both growing old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body. Was on fire, maybe we could go far. Two of us could play dirty. I know you left as scars. You seem like a forever. And
I'm back. Sorry, I really needed to go to the bathroom. And I got this. I don't know if you have this in your country. I don't really know how it's called in English. It's just ensaimada. We have a lot of plastic on top, but ensaimada. I think you don't have this on your countries. I don't think so. It's this. It's so nice. It's not healthy, but I didn't really want to prepare my common snack for the live streams. Okay, I didn't check the song. It's good? Where are you from? MH. Check my last video. Normal video, no short. Normal video. 20 things about me. You will know it. Let me check.
We just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color. Now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know, even days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're on my body.
Okay, so far the vocal needs a lot more work in the... I mean, I think my song doesn't sound like this. Or maybe it sounds, but I'm covering that space. But I feel like it doesn't have enough mid-lows. You need to focus more on the mid-lows of the vocal, like boost them. Apart from this, the instrumental sounds a bit empty. And the melody you're using doesn't really fit, in my opinion.
You're the kind of somebody.
Doesn't really fit in the... Especially in the... doesn't really fit with the vocal, but also doesn't really fit in the break. Sometimes, most of the times in the breaks I don't put the melody because I prefer to keep it for the drop. You can use it in the break, but sometimes, especially if there's a vocal also on top, it's a bit risky because they can not really fit. Cinnamon rolls. No, I think this doesn't have cinnamon. I mean, actually, I think it's something Spanish, you know. But it's not a cinnamon roll. It's not the same thing.
I always wanna know, even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're on my body. In the dark, in the dark,
Of keynotes here.
in the dark, it's a shaking.
The break is too long all the time the same.
Now I'm both.
You add things, but as you have the melody since the beginning, then here is like, I need something extra, you know? I give feedback to everything. I give feedback to lo-fi, to rap. I also gave feedback last week or 2 weeks ago to a rock song. I didn't expect the drop to be like this. I thought it was going to be kind of progressive house, something like that. You know, feels like that. The tempo and all of this. And then, for example, the snare a bit too much highs. A bit empty for me. I mean, not empty. I mean, it sounds full in frequencies, but empty in things going on. Then you add the melody here. But this scene is not really good in my opinion. Sounds a bit basic. These leads here are super noisy. I mean, not a bad idea, but not really the best one, to be honest. It's so annoying to eat because as I cannot breathe through the nose, I get tired because, like, you know, it's so bad. Okay, 10-15 minutes before the the giveaway ends. Okay, I'm gonna check. I have Jackson donation, but as I said, I don't really want to check 2 songs per live stream from the same person, so I'm gonna leave it for the end of the live stream. Okay. Heartbreaking moment when Wildcrow moved his cursor on my email. Okay, in order. Swears, are you here? How to join? The pinned comment right here, you have a pinned comment where it says win a Patreon membership and a link. Go there and participate. It's so simple. Okay, Swears seems is not here, but David is, right? Yeah, David Sanchez. Okay. Where is Swerves? I cannot tag him, shall we? Rinkesh, you're Swerves. Okay, I will check yours after this one. Okay, first of all, it's too quiet. You don't need to send master songs, but always when you upload a song to send it to somebody, try to get at least to 0 dB. Okay, don't need to be a full mastering, but at least with a limiter. Because this way, right now, just by start to listening to it, it sounds worse because it's more quiet, you know? So you need to have it louder. The idea... I'm tired. I'm tired of eating and not being able to breathe. The idea is good. For me, the kick is a bit basic. Well, not basic, but the tag is a bit loud and it doesn't have enough sub bass to really hit my chest. And what I would do is filter the kick during the whole break and then on the drop have it as normal. Because otherwise, you don't really know where the kick is and where not, you know? Like, is this the drop? This part? Maybe it is. Maybe all of this drop, I don't know. But I don't think so. So I would have it filtered. Make the lead melody or melody sound a bit louder. Way louder. The melody needs to be way louder and fuller. Maybe add a bit more layers. You see, I guess it is a drop now, but it doesn't really feel that much as a drop because this was already the same thing. Yeah, it sounds fuller and so, but if here you have the kick filter, then you have an extra different thing. You know, it's a bit more different just because of the kick. And then if, for example, here you have maybe the bass, maybe you can filter it a little bit, so in the drop you don't have that small filter, just maybe reducing a bit the highs and then bring it back here to the stop, the wrong. So then these little changes are gonna help to know that this is a drop. Also, you need a stronger sub bass. At least from my pack. Right? If it's not from my pack, I use it in a song. The ooh. Yeah, it's from my pack. The ooh. Huh? Nice. Do you offer mix and mastering? Yeah, I offer mix, mastering, coaching sessions, the Patreon, everything. I need to make money. The idea is good. I like the idea, but I think you need to like separate right what's the break, what's the drop, and make the drop sound a bit stronger with more bass, better kick, more brighter sounds, all of that. But the idea is really good. Okay, I'm gonna check now Swerve because he was with another name. By the way, last year I did a video. Come on, guys. 89 likes. We can get 90. I know it. How much time does this pro subscription takes? It's 1 month. The subscriptions, the Patreon memberships are 1 month. Okay. Last year I did a video about how much money I made in 2021. Do you want me to do now a video about how much money I made in 2022? I'm not sure, but I would have to check it, but I think I made the double of the money. Maybe that I don't want to make the video like, look, oh, I'm making money. No, it's like kind of motivate you. I like to watch this kind of videos from other people to kind of get ideas, but also motivate me, you know? So maybe it helps you also. Okay, let's check Swerve. Okay, you have kind of a voice drone or something like that, like it's too loud and has a bit too much highs. Okay, what's happening here is that it feels like a main sound, and this should be in the background. Then the melody is super filtered. Use a plug for that, for example, or open the filter. But right now it sounds super close, super like shy. I think these claps don't really work here. These are drop claps that have more noise and so. I didn't check the drop, but probably in this genre it doesn't really fit this kind of clap, but especially not in the break. The break you want clean claps, okay, like tighter, like something like, you know, like plah, 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 more like something tighter. And also what I was going to say, yeah, also probably wouldn't use it like one every beat, probably just tack, 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 tack. I'm getting tired of talking, eating, and kind of breathing. Aye. Okay. The snares are super loud. But here starts to appear a sound that is off key. There's something off key here. I think it's a bass, or I don't know. Yeah, it's the bass. The bass is off key. The leads are really thin. You need to add a lot more layers, a lot more body to the leads. But yeah, apart from this, it's not a bad idea. Standard, I would say. Do you feedback to everyone? It's not possible. I mean, it's not possible at all. 52 unread emails right now. Not possible. Guys, you have 5 minutes to participate in the giveaway. Okay, right here. Go, click in the link. I'm gonna just do it again. So this way you make sure you did it right. You're gonna go to this website, okay, and you see visit and visit. You need to subscribe and follow, okay. If you already do it, anyway, click here. So this way you get the points. You need to do both, okay. You get the points, and this way you participate in the giveaway. Sorry. because then I'm gonna use this website to choose the winner randomly. Okay, so you need to participate, and you need to be in the live stream when I announce the winner. Okay, otherwise you're not gonna win. All right. So let me check something. 5 minutes. I see 55 users, 109 entries. That doesn't match, should be 110, so maybe somebody just did one of both. Okay? But well, let's check now randomly a song. Then we do the giveaway, and then I end up with the donation of Jackson and maybe another song. Depends on the time, okay? You check your DMs often? I told you yes, always. If you talk to me, maybe I have some DMs I didn't reply. But yeah, I always check the DMs and try to reply always. Well, I always reply. Sometimes maybe they get lost. There's a problem on Instagram that when I receive a lot of DMs, some of them don't show as unread messages. Subscribe you about 10 minutes ago after watching your Progressive House layering video. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for subscribing, man. Smash the like button, folks. Yeah, come on, let's try to get 100 likes. That would be awesome. Yeah, bro, you always reply, that's a fact. It is. Okay, let's check randomly one. 52. 52. Number 1, okay. Probably this is the most exhausted live stream I've done because I cannot breathe, so I'm getting super tired. Pilatus, are you here? It seems not. Mr. Kerry is here, right? Yeah. But let's see if this guy is here. Pilatus. Oh, he's here, okay. You see, for example, the way I check if you're here is because I go to the chat and I tag add Pilatus, okay? If it doesn't show up, I think you're not here. But what happened right now? That this guy was here but didn't talk. If you don't talk, then I cannot tag you, even if you are watching the live stream, okay? So always talk to a live stream. Also because this way I know you, maybe I know that you've been here 2, 3, 4 live streams and I didn't check your songs and so maybe check it, this kind of thing. So always be active on the chats. Let's see.
Love isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now my hands stop.
I don't really think the tag of the scene, the pung, is good.
Found the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Safe now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Now my bedsheets smell like you.
I like a lot the rhythm, I like a lot the idea, but it needs some work. For example, the snare has way too much high frequencies and not at all any mid or mid lows. It's like pss, pss, you know? So have a good snare. Then I need the bass. I need a really strong sub bass. I hear the kick like boom, but there's no wong bass after it, you know? The synth, the dun 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 dun, that's nice and gives a lot of rhythm, but you need a strong bass and a cleaner snare. 2 minutes to participate in the giveaway.
Fill up your bag and I fill it. Boy, let's not talk, baby.
And maybe I would add a bit more reverb to it. Okay, I'm gonna check the Mr. Career one. Really quick. No, Spotify, no. Dropbox. If you send the Spotify, it feels like you are just trying to spam, you know? But really quick, okay? Because I need to do the giveaway.
Pudín de plátano y de fresa. Pudín de plátano y de fresa.
Is this a TV commercial song or something?
Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan. Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan. Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan. Mi vida es como un pudín que sabe a plátano, pero lo extraño es que es de fresa. Tú me dirás ahora que no me has preguntado y no me da igual, te voy a contar toda mi vida. Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan. Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan. Pudín de plátano y de fresa, chan chan chan.
I don't know if that's like real. I mean, if you really wanted to do it, this is like a meme song. I know there's kind of indie songs that are more like this, like funny and not just trolling. Like for example, if you're Spanish, maybe you know Ojete Calor. But for example, there's one voice that is off key, the main one.
Pudín de plátano.
No. You know, put it in key.
Tú me dirás ahora que no
I think the vocals are too loud. I would try to boost a bit more the
me
instrumental.
has preguntado y no
Try to enhance more the kick.
me da igual, te voy a contar toda
And maybe make the hi-hats a bit shorter.
mi vida. Pudín de plátano y de fresa.
¿Fresa?
Pudín de plátano y de fresa. La letra de esta canción está improvisada. Todo es para rellenar un disco de mierda. Yo no sé qué hacer con mi vida, por eso estoy componiendo canciones basura.
I have a friend who'd love this. He would love this song.
En mi nevera hay dos pudín. Uno es de plátano y el otro es de fresa. No sé cuál coger. Pudín de plátano y de fresa. Estoy pudín de fresa. Pudín de plátano es como pudín de plátano y de fresa.
So nice. He have the Spotify link if you want it. Oh. I almost died. Okay, guys, it's time for the giveaway. After the giveaway, I'm gonna sorry. After the giveaway, I'm gonna check Jackson's song and maybe one more, okay? Because I really need to leave. As I said, I'm gonna go Avatar 2, so I need to go to the cinema. Okay, let me check this. Big winners. Okay, let me check something. Wait. Okay. What I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna choose the winner of the Patreon membership. Just to remind you, I have Patreon memberships. Okay, I have two. Well, I have three, but one is just for support. I have two: the basic and the pro Patreon memberships, where you have a lot of things. The basic obviously have a bit less, but I'm gonna talk about the pro one. That is the one that you can win. Different. Okay, what you get? Super detailed feedback. What I give here during this live stream is not detailed feedback. Okay, just normal feedback. I give super detailed feedback. Okay, I mean there's feedback, detail, and super detail. I do the super detail. Okay, you get monthly sample packs of my songs. You have exclusive sound bank, release schedule template, a MIDI sample pack. Well, a MIDI pack. Sometimes you have a private Telegram group where sometimes I'm working on something and I make a video like, guys, look at this. This is a problem. You need to solve it like this, like that, blah, blah. Okay? You can ask me anything, anytime on Telegram, on the group. You can talk with our producers in the group also. And now what he did is reduce the price of the Pro because I'm just crazy. But also, if I do videos where I make a song, I'm going to share the projects of those songs to the on Patreon for the Patreon members. Okay, so if you win, you're gonna get all of this, and if you don't win, maybe if you won, you can become a Patreon member, and get all of this. Just try it 1 month. If you don't like it, then you don't renew the subscription, and just that, but I'm sure you're gonna like it. I mean, there's people that has been already 10 months. I mean, this is the 10th month and I have a Patreon, and there's people since the beginning. They didn't miss any month, so I guess I'm doing something good with them, But yeah, I'm gonna choose the winner randomly. If that person is in the chat, talk instantly. Talk, okay? If this person is not in the chat, I'm gonna choose another one. Okay? I just know, maybe he's even here. Yeah, I know Joe Wright is not here because he needed to go to work, but he is even in the chat. But any of the people, if they left, they don't win, okay? So, well, I'm just gonna click here, and the winner is Aaron H. Is this person in the chat? Let me see. Contact. I don't know if he is here. He has a name, but then the email is another one, and I don't know if in YouTube is here. It's Big True. Is this guy Big True? Is this guy here? I'm gonna wait 1 minute. No hace falta que esperes, ¿por qué? I can tag him, but I don't know if he's here. And the rule is that you need to be in the chat. And the only person that I know he left, but he said that he needs to go to work, is Joe Wright. So I kind of have an exception for him, but what should they do? Choose another one. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna choose another one, okay? But you're not gonna see it. So I'm gonna choose another winner. You don't see it. I'm gonna check one song and see if this guy replies. If not, I show the other winner, okay? But they really need to leave, so Okay, I'm gonna check the second song by Jackson, and then we see if that guy replies. All right, but really quick. For me, the hi-hat is a bit loud.
The future, unity. We are the future, unity, freedom. We are the
Use a de-esser on the vocal, because when it says freedom, it's too loud.
legend. We are the future. Freedom. We are the legend.
I think this claps doesn't really fit here, and also are a bit loud.
Legend. We are the future, unity, freedom. We are the legend.
The kick a bit loud for me, a bit boomy also, like the 100, 150 Hz is a bit strong.
We are the future.
I would also try to clean a bit the leads, you know, the lead stuff, the bam, but it's good. It's just because I think in a more kind of clean way when I listen to a song, you know. But on techno or trance, this kind of genre like this is more common to have it kind of more dirty sounds.
We are the future.
Here is distorting a little bit. The future. When it says future, apart from the esser, look for a resonance. There's a resonance in the f that is so annoying.
We are the future.
Yeah, actually it's good. I mean, not a lot to say, just what the thing they said. I mean, not a lot more. It sounds quite good. Well done. Sí, Aitor, pero he dicho que iba a escuchar una canción y luego volvía. Okay, the second winner is... But because the first one is not replying, and I said you need to reply in the chat. That's the rule. I'm sorry. If then they watch this, I'm sorry. The second winner is Bartek M, or the artist name is B Dote. He donated today, but I don't know if he is here right now. Let's see. Come on, please. I need to leave. If he doesn't reply, I would choose another one. Is he really not answering? They probably thought to just put leave the live stream open, so this way they are in the chat, so they thought they could win. But no, you need to reply. I mean, in the giveaway, I actually say you need to be in the live stream and reply in the chat. You know? Okay, I'm gonna choose another one. I'm gonna wait because maybe the delays of the internet and so. But they have the third one. I can tag him, but I think he didn't talk in the entire live stream. But he's usually here. So it would be nice because that person always is here and supporting. B-Dote, you're here. B-Dote. I'm gonna put it on the screen. This guy is here. If we reach 100 likes, I say the third winner. Come on, 2 more likes, and we skip to the next winner. Because Sims is not here. Okay, so the third winner, and I hope the last one, is Alumold. Please, man, reply. Reply in the chat. Yay, he's here! So, man, congrats. Just talk to me on Instagram. Tell me you're the winner of the Patreon membership. And, man, congrats. You are so lucky that the first and the second guys didn't reply. Because even if they come back later and tell me, I was the first winner or the second winner, in the rules say you need to be in the live stream and reply in the chat. That's the rule. You need to reply in the chat. That was the rule. Because otherwise people just leave and I don't want this. So I want somebody that really supports the live stream. And Alumold actually supports a lot the live stream. Today, I think you didn't talk today in the entire live stream, but you're always here. So thank you so much. And guys, I wanted to check another song, but I can't. I mean, I need to finish the live stream, do 2 or 3 more things, and I need to leave really fast. Another giveaway, I'm not sure. Maybe next week I do a giveaway of my soundbang or whatever. Sometimes it's just like this. But maybe next week I do a live stream with another producer. Okay, that would be nice. So we can talk, give feedback from our opinion and all of that. And I said, if you want to become a Patreon member, the link is in the description. The link is in all my videos. Just go to Patreon and look for Wildcrow Music. It's everywhere. And I mean, as I said, there's a lot of people. Basically, everybody that is right now, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that is since the beginning, since I started 10 months ago. So I guess it's good. I see they are improving a lot. I would love to have the previous songs and the new songs, but I didn't keep them. I just, every time I download one, I delete it. But if you want to become a Patreon member, right now it's cheaper than ever. So you can just try it. And if you don't like it, next month, you just renew this, don't renew the subscription and just that. But for example, if you, I shouldn't say this, but if right now you become a Patreon member, the pro, this is for the pros only, but if you become a pro Patreon member, you're going to be able to download 10 sample packs of 10 of my songs, a soundbank, a MIDI pack, and some stems also. And also the Wildcrow Build-Ups Pack Volume 1. I also gave it for free on Christmas. All of that just by becoming this month a pro Patreon member, or next month. I mean, just the first month you're going to be able to download all of this. So if you want sounds and samples and you become a pro Patreon member right now, you're going to get 10 sample packs of 10 of my songs, a soundbank, a MIDI pack, release schedule template, I think 2 stems of 2 of my songs, or just one, I'm not sure right now, and my Wildcrow Build-Ups Pack Volume 1. I mean, I think, apart from the feedback and all of that, I think it's so worth it. So, well, nothing else, guys. Thank you so much for being here and for your support and all of that. Congrats to the winner. Talk to me on Instagram, okay? And I will give you the prize. And see you next week, okay? Next week, another live stream. I wanted to do a video for this week on YouTube, but I didn't have time, and I'm not going to have time. I need to prepare some things. So probably next week we're gonna have a normal video again. I didn't want to film on Christmas because people is with the family and so it's not, they wouldn't watch it. But yeah, at least next week another live stream, okay? Thank you so much. Happy New Year. And I will let you know what they think about Avatar 2, okay? Goodbye. See you next week.